Today, we're cutting through the noise, really getting into market research in Cambodia. We're looking specifically at MRTS Consulting. We've got their company profile, services, team info, the works, to give you a really clear picture.
That's right. And our mission here is to sort of distill what makes MRTS stand out in Cambodia. Things like their unique services and how they handle quality assurance. Basically, so you can quickly grasp what they offer in, well, a pretty interesting market.
Okay, let's unpack this then. MRTS Consulting. They started in 2012, got registered in 2015. What makes them, so unique over there? What's the story?
Well, what's really fascinating is just how pioneering they were. I mean, really ahead of the curve. They were the first company in Cambodia offering a full solution, both online and offline data collection. That alone is significant. And maybe even more critically, they are still the first and only company there with their own proprietary online panel.
Hold on, their own panel. In Cambodia, that sounds like a pretty big deal.
It absolutely is. They launched it in June 2020, and it's not small, over 30,000 active panelists now.
Wow.
Yeah, covering all the provinces, profiled across like 10 broad categories, and it's all accessible through a mobile app. Think about the logistics of building that.
I mean, from scratch.
Exactly. That's why major international players, Kantar Profile, Ipsos, Dynata, why they work with them. It's just unique for the region.
Okay, so they were first, they built this impressive panel. But being first is one thing, right? Sustaining quality is another. Our sources mentioned they have the highest number of good Google reviews in Cambodia for market research. Things like high-quality fieldwork, supportive team, fast service. Excellent customer service, apparently. That's quite the reputation. So beyond being pioneers, how do they actually, ensure that quality? How does it work on the ground?
That's a really important question, especially when you're talking about data integrity. MRTS seems to use pretty extensive validation processes. It's multi-layered. For KPI, that's the computer-assisted personal interviewing. They're using GPS data from the interviewer's device. Plus, audio recordings of the interviews, supervisors actually accompanying interviewers sometimes, and they even do telephonic back checks on demographic questions for up to 20% of respondents.
20%? That's quite thorough.
It is. And for the online side, the quality control includes things like double opt-in verification for panelists, IP checks, full control on geolocation. Plus, they have dedicated staff just for panel maintenance and looking after the members. It's rigorous.
It sounds like they've really thought about building a dependable system. And I suppose the team behind it reflects that commitment.
Absolutely. It connects back to the leadership and expertise, The founder has over 18 years in market research, is an ESMR member that signals a commitment to global standards.
Right, the global community for insights.
Exactly. And then they have these two board advisors with really deep international experience. One spent 5 years specifically in Southeast Asia, worked with big brands like Caltex. The other has 25 years in tech, media, telecoms, specializing in research design strategy. So you get this blend of really strong, local, on-the-ground knowledge combined with that global strategic perspective.
I see. That blend is probably key for navigating, the specific challenges of the Cambodian market.
Definitely a significant asset.
So wrapping this up, what does this all mean for you listening, whether you need insights from the region or are just interested in how this stuff works globally?
Well, you've basically just gotten a look inside a company that's not just innovating, especially with that unique online panel in Cambodia, but is also incredibly meticulous about data quality. And they back it up with serious local and international expertise across different sectors. It's kind of a blueprint for reliable intelligence gathering.
It really makes you wonder, doesn't it?
Yeah.
How much more effective could market insights be, really, in any region? If every research partner took such a comprehensive approach, truly localized, but also laser-focused on quality.
Yeah.
Something to think about anyway, as you consider the future of making informed decisions.